Good evening. At 6 o'clock, we'll call to order the May 20th, 2025 meeting of the Auburn Common Council. We'll begin with roll call. Excuse me. Moment of silent meditation or reflection followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we'll move on to roll call. Councilman Fincham?
Here.
Councilman Braun is absent. Councilman Webb?
Here.
Councilwoman DeWitt?
Here.
Councilman Williams?
Here.
Councilman Lundy?
Here.
Councilwoman Prosser?
Here.
Council in front of you, the meeting minutes from the May 6th regular meeting.
Move to approve as presented. Second.
And we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Recognition of visitors. We have Troy Ackerman and Mike Littlejohn. Welcome. Moving on to communications. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address the council? Anyone in the public that would like to address the council? Hearing none, we'll move on. Clerk Dragon.
Good evening. I have current vouchers for $4,207,630.02.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the vouchers. Any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
I do. That's my fault because I added that. I have the April bank reconciliation is complete and on the website. That's it.
Thank you. Ordinances and resolutions.
We have nothing on the agenda for tonight.
Reports under mayor. Just would like to announce Troy Ackerman's been promoted to street superintendent. That is all I have. Council President.
No report.
Plan Commission.
At the last meeting, we had two items that were on the agenda. One was the Fort Wayne Storage Development Plan, which is over on 533 Lade Drive. So they're going to put in some storage units, and also Mike's Car Wash did an amended development plan. There was no public hearing required on that as it was amended, but they did kind of change the layout. NDOT did not allow them to put the access to the property from State Road 8, so they kind of turned the one on Smaltz Drive into a in and out instead of just going in, and they kind of redesigned the back as well, but that was approved.
Thank you. Committees.
Tax phase in. I do have a few things we need to discuss here. We got 9 CF1s, and we need to distribute that between the committee members of Natalie and Rod to make the visitations, and we will vote on those on June the 17th meeting after we've made our visitations. So I will read through the list real quick so you contemplate on what you might want to choose. And there's 2 that I kind of want to already assign, but we got 316 Real Estate, 11th and Phillip, Conatec, Hope's Landing, Metal Tech, Auburn, Metal X, Phoenix, Auburn, SCP, which has 4 forms, but they're all within right beside each other, and Strawman Group. Rod has asked me if he could do 316 Real Estate, and I'm going to do Phoenix for sure. In Auburn, I have talked with the city attorney a little bit about that situation, so I'm going to do that. So moving down, 3 apiece is great. The next one on the list after 316 is 11th and Phillip.
I'll just do whatever you want me to do.
Well, I'm thinking whatever you did last year, do you do something different this year maybe, or?
I don't remember.
I remember one. I
It's been a
remember
long
one
year.
that I did.
Yeah, you can just assign them if you want.
Rod, you can do 11th and.
Okay.
I think I did that one last year. Conatec. Natalie, you want to do that?
Sure.
Hope's Landing. I think you did that one last year. I'll do that one. Metal Tech. Rod, you want to do that?
Sure.
Metal X, Natalie, you can do that. And I will warn you that the postmark on that was the 16th, but I have talked with State Board of Accounts before, and they're okay with a day or two late if it's mailed in. We're not going to get in any kind of trouble with that.
I believe I included the envelope with that because it was
Yes.
postmarked the 14th and it was
Oh, the
received.
14th.
Yep, and it was received Friday.
Okay, I thought it was postmarked 16th. But I could look.
It was received the 16th.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. They'll give us a day or so
Yeah.
grace on that, so not a problem. So we got down to SCP. I can do that one. I don't think I did that one last year.
I did that one last year.
Okay. Then we have Strawman Group is Natalie, because you
Okay.
got the last one there. So there we go. I have a list, and like I say, June the 17th will be the meeting we vote on all of these to see if they're in compliance or not. That's all. That's all
Are we
I got.
meeting at 5?
Pardon?
Or do we need
Just
a
do it.
meeting?
The council
Yeah,
meeting will be
okay.
regular.
On June 17th.
That's all I got for my committee.
All right, ordinance and resolution. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, we had a ordinance and resolution meeting about property maintenance. Ryan in the Building Planning Development Department, the department head there, has been working on consolidating Section 93 and reworking and kind of figuring out how 91 could be in there. I know he has another rough draft available. We do need to meet prior to the next council meeting at 4:30. I think we scheduled that, but it's not on the calendar yet. But 4:30, I think everybody agreed to that time to go through that. So that would be on June the 3rd at 4:30 in council chambers. We'll have that meeting. One other item, I'm going to be meeting with the new street department superintendent to kind of go through some changes that need to be made when we put in new housing additions, stop signs get put up. So we need to add those stop signs to the ordinance so the police can enforce those stops signs. So there's some other things he wants to also discuss about that. So I'm going to be meeting with him next week.
Finance Committee will have a meeting coming up probably end of June, early July.
Councilman, did they send you a copy of that draft number 5?
No, I was speaking to the city attorney about that, and hopefully we can get it to send out to everyone here within the next couple days.
Yeah, I made a note.
Okay. Yeah, you responded to me, but the initial wasn't sent to me because I think he wanted to run it through you first before it got disseminated.
What I can tell you, so yeah, it was chapter 91, 94. I believe it's 91 abandoned vehicles.
Yes.
What they did is kind of went in and just made those revisions to that and incorporated that into the code so you can basically repeal. So they're not two places. But I know that was a concern as there's a lot of information missing. Any unfinished business come before council? Any new business? General good and welfare of the community. Next regular council meeting is Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025 at 6 p.m.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Have a motion second to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Man, you gotta be faster around here.
Gotcha.